Starting off, so first with the research. Research has shown that many students have a lot of student debt and are looking for ways to lower their debt constantly. Studies show that currently there is about $1.4 trillion in student loan debt in America. The average student loan debt in 2017 was $37,000 and $172. People ranging from age 35 to 49 have the most student debt at $548.4 billion. With about 44 million people being in student debt in the US, there are many searches each day about buying loans, paying them off faster, or finding cheaper loans with a lower interest rate. There are different times of the year when people search for student loans. According to Uber suggests, middle of the summer is roughly around where search volume starts to increase and gradually increases throughout the start of the semester in the fall. There are different markets to student loans, which we have found and thought of different areas to target those markets based off of why they are searching for their student loan information. One example we came up with is that parents are a huge market when it comes to helping children with student loans. With almost everyone having a smartphone, parents can tell their kids to download the app or even do it themselves. Parents are looking for ways to save money or lower student debt, both for themselves and for their children. Our overall strategy, so our creative strategy is surrounded by humor and informational posts, educating each other about change ed. People on all platforms of all ages enjoy humorous posts and about almost anything as long as they get a laugh from it. Growing research has shown that memes are a huge area that has a growing volume of users and tons of people share them each day. Educating the user is also a great way to raise the volume and awareness of the app. Another way that we came up with was this mock-up here where we talk about posting polls and seeing how people will react to reflecting upon where their working income goes to. And we believe that most people would say that their student loans is where most of their income goes to. And we can move on to our paid information.
Okay, so touching on the paid advertising parts, paid advertising ranges to different. There's internet ads, and you can put them alongside other places. It just depends on the social media. For instance, you see the LinkedIn ad that we put right here. This is a LinkedIn ad. It's similar to how Facebook does it, and it's like as you scroll, if you're on desktop or as you're swiping on mobile, you'll see one of these ads pop up. This is a nice platform to run ads on, especially with student loans, because LinkedIn is one of the top job apps for newly grads or people looking for jobs or internships. One example that included was Wells Fargo's front page has moving images as one of the first things that people see when they're on the website. And this moving ad and image and just moving pictures that people add is great for promotionals because it gets people looking and it's a great creative. In terms of paid searches, a lot of companies and people capitalize using keywords that have high volume search per month. And keywords range from many things that will help the company show up on Google. So keywords such as student loans or change ed or debt, those show up nicely for college or loan companies. The best time of year to use paid ad for most people would be around the start of the fall semester, because that's the beginning of semesters and most students are going to be in school for both semesters. There's different social media platforms and people capitalize accordingly to the social media. One way, as we see here, is Instagram. This is a pic that shows a survey, and it's a spin wheel survey. Not even survey, it's a spin wheel, and it just says that spin the wheel once, and when you sign in to download the app, and you'll be able to win things accordingly. And just the different colors on it and the eye grabber, this really makes people, catches people's attention and makes them want to click, which leads to further business. Facebook is another way that most people use, Facebook Business and Facebook Manager, to target ads. And they also use the keywords and page moderations to try to best perform and best reach their target audience.
Let's do it. So for the own section, we kind of personalize like what type of content you're posting yourself and what opinions you have about the product or brand that you're using. So the content includes like many people of all ages. What we used was Instagram, and the target audience likes like humorous types of posts, both short funny videos and images. We created a persona that mentions it comes into play here as well, where this Instagram is kind of like an eye-grabbing picture with lighthearted attention and everything here. And it's just a short paragraph saying that like this person's having a great time on vacation, and he's saying thanks so much to Change Ed for helping him pay off his student loans very quickly and efficiently. And now that because he is debt-free, he's able to go on more fun vacations and adventures like that one posted there. Another area is Facebook, where you can create a persona of an animal parent posting content that's humorous or educational towards other parents with debt, or helping their kids with their debt as well. And then, so we included the Facebook page for Dion Branch here, just kind of highlighting those different ways that you can help advertise or share your experiences with the company to the world, and just provide additional information to many people to come. For the search engine optimization, we used like keywords, as mentioned before, to generate organic growth in the company. Some examples of that are like student loans, student loan forgiveness, student debt, Change Ed, and just general things like that that'll grab your search engine's attention to really narrow down what you're looking for.
All right, next we have our some media ideas that we gave for you guys to use. Obviously the big ones are Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, as we mentioned before, some job searching websites like LinkedIn. These platforms will have the most amount of users within our target markets, which are the younger audience, parents who are helping their kids, and then people who are still in college applying for loans. Other media, as mentioned before, like the Wells Fargo website, you can do a lot of promotional things with them if they're willing to do them with you. If you wanted to partner with them, you could offer, free subscription for like a year if they bought like a certain loan or went with like a certain bank or something like that. And then you can also figure out which target market is using which bank and which student loan websites to help them out. The media allows you to measure and evaluate your exposure as well, and it can show you what areas need to be improved and what is doing well. So on the media, you can look at the downloads of the app. You can measure the awareness from where you are now to where you are, say, in 3 months, 6 months, and you can also measure the clicks and sharing that each social media page has and what they're clicking on to kind of see which areas you're doing good and which areas you may need to change. All of these allow you for a better marketing plan on each platform, because you just need to adapt to what your target market isn't liking, and you need to improve on what they are liking. So that is our strategy for our video. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and we hope that you can choose our plan and increase your overall awareness and volume of the app.